so soon?
Welcome to the sorcerers' lair.
Don't be afraid.
Leaving so soon?
Love, you alright?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick bell and see how you are, love.
Well, but
You alright?
just looking at this.
Bad, isn't it?
Alright.
Oh, a lot more coming out down as well.
I saw a bit come down not that long ago as well.
Oh.
Like an hour ago, I think.
Oh, it's just been doing it again. About 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes ago. Yeah. Oh. You ought to see Rottweiler. It comes halfway up her legs now. We've had about 3 foot of snow already.
Oh, all you have to do is look at your bit. Copy your bit.
Have you seen it? Bad, isn't it? Oh. She's just been out on back garden, Rottweiler, bouncing about in it like a bloody big idiot.
I should be there right, Larry. I'll have to record it.
Yeah.
And I'll let him know.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, like, when he comes back in, he doesn't like just like walking like he normally like jumps it.
Does it?
You know, like when he does like a bunny rabbit kind of thing.
Yeah. When he's in the sea.
He's like,
Oh, bless him.
and he's got like all little bits of snow on him.
Oh.
Turned into Snow White.
I'm missing me dog. What you doing with him?
It's mine now.
It's not yours.
It's mine.
No. Bet you're keeping him.
That's you on.
Oh.
That's if you want to sleep with night.
Pardon?
That's if you want to sleep with night.
Oh.
They're just chewing on treats at the moment.
Are they? Oh. I bet she's enjoying it and all. Your one. And got a bit of company in it. Has he been playing?
Well, they were earlier.
Yeah.
And then it's just creeping into you.
Is she?
You know what they're doing.
Yeah. Bless. As long as he's behaving.
Yeah, they're behaving on. Well, not.
For now.
Did earlier, but not before it earlier.
Eh?
Don't know what they were doing earlier because I was on the toilet, you know, and I heard the fighting going on.
They're always fighting
Don't
them.
know what they were doing, like, but they,
Oh.
that's how I finished, came back in, they were just like trying to act innocent.
Oh.
You know, like, who've done that? No one put their head down, so.
They're always fighting.
They're not fighting, they're either sleeping, eating, or eating trees.
Oh. There's something wrong if them dogs don't have a fight.
That's normal
I'm happy now I've got my game back into the room.
No, how you lie down?
Yeah. Back to my usual during the day. What they call it, I've cancelled the tour for Monday. Yeah, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. Yeah. It's just been delayed to a further date, probably April now, before I can get up there. So the 5th to the 8th has been now cancelled due to bad weather. Still arguing at 2 o'clock this morning, you know. It's fucking sick of me. I should have to put up with this in my own home. Bastard he is. Right. Here they go. I asked him, why did you yell at me? What were all that for? Here this. Because I told him he won't be going into work. That's why I got all that shit yesterday. You fucking mad. Think I'm going to sit here and fucking take that? All because I said you won't be going into fucking work. Or 14 fucking hours of it I had to endure yesterday. I'm not putting up with it, Aaron. Fuck off, I'm not. I won't get fucking shut in because I've told him I'll let this place go and I'll move back down to England, you know. Not fucking come then and bother me, will ya? Fucking arsehole. They won't be doing it if they knew fucking Judah were only out fucking road and all. Oh. So I'll tell you now, let fucking Judah hear him fucking go off like that at me. He'll fucking kill him, you know. That's if there's out left of him after I've fucking done.
That tree is stronger than it looks. Let's play tag.
Jamaicans don't play, you know. They don't mess about. They'll not put up with that. Not when someone's known me for 15 years. Do you get me?
Yeah, long time, mate.
They're not going to allow someone to come in my face and treat me like that in my own fucking home. That's a fuck. Fuck off. I had to remind the cunt where they fucking were. Do you get me?
Yeah.
This is what thanks you get though, for taking somebody into your home, clothing them, feeding them, making sure they're alright. Do you get me? Cook and fucking clean after the fucking dirty bastard. And then I get all that fucking shit as a thank you. Screamed in my face for 14 fucking hours, so I couldn't take no more. My head was fucking banging. And they sit there in stroke clinic and sit and hear the doctor's telling him, make sure I don't get stressed out. But yet he's creating the fucking stress. No wonder they said that they wanted to talk to him, you know. Fuck I'm telling the truth, me. I fucking will, me, you know. Why should I cover up for him? What he's doing to me? I'll fucking have him. I mean, I'm not being funny, it was bad enough when he was doing it out in public. And now he's doing it to the old world, for the old world to hear how he's treating me. Especially last night. That's why I put it on mic. I thought, you know what? Let everybody fucking witness how this cunt's fucking going off with me, you know. Let him fucking show himself fucking up. The cunt that it is. Oh. It's like I said to him, no wonder man's are fucking knocking on my door wanting to smash your fucking head in. Oh. Don't get nobody knocking on my door wanting to smash my face in. Every time someone's come to that door, they've come because of him. He run off at fucking crew off. That's so he could get to fucking work on my head, innit? And bullshit me, brainwash me. Oh well, I'm fucking back bastard. Oh, a gangster for life. Fucking mess with me today, you know. I've warned him already. Fucking start his shit today, you know. They're trapped in a fucking place. You can't get out because it's snow. And him carrying on like he do. Yeah, watch that there ain't going to be a murder in this fucking village today. Oh, I'll bury the cunt in fucking snow. So, in end, because I'd endured it for 13 hours, I turned around and said to him, I said, all right then, you'll get in that car. I'll smash it up. Go do yourself in. I says, but at the end of the day, if you come round after that accident that you're going to create because of your fucking idiotic fucking behaviour, you've got to live with somebody else's death on your hands. I said, you've got to live with that for the rest of your fucking life, love. Or, especially when police and Met Office and news is telling you, stay indoors, do not come out. Risk to life. And these idiots want to get out there on road. Okay. Okay. And he's one of them. Do you get me?
Yeah.
If I had said nothing, he'd have got up this morning at 3:30 and gone into fucking work. I'm telling you, or attempted to go in. I ought to sat here, knowing what I know now, I ought to sat here and let him fucking do it, you know. Go on then, off you go. Not fucking comeback bastard. I should have, shouldn't I? Seriously. Go on then, off you go. But it's not that, Aaron. It's who else is on that road that he could fucking kill?
That's when emergent services trying to get to someone else.
Even emergency services are struggling, bless them. Snow ploughs can't even get through, abandoned at side of road. You get me?
Yeah.
But my guy want to go tra-la-la into Edinburgh to work. There's something there that's fucking interesting. That he want to risk his own life and everybody else's life to get in there. Or, but he doesn't show more enthusiasm when he's fucking here, innit? Or, but he ain't got enough passion for his fucking home life. Or, and you think, I want a fucking man like that? Are you mad? Or, I know there's somewhere out there in the world that'd love me with all their art. Do you get me? And not be afraid to show it. But I'll tell you now, I ain't fucking looking for him. No. I've given up on it. Because I'm telling you now, and I'm telling you straight, you know this love shit, it only exists in telly, on the TV. It's not real. I sat down to eat my tea last night. It fucking started. I had one mouthful of food. How can you eat when someone is fucking like that with you? Do you get me? I can't even sit down and have my tea in peace, my dinner in peace. No. No. Oh, there's food in, but it tells me that's for him. Yeah, fucking watch Aaron, fucking watch what I do. I'm telling you, I'll put it in his fucking face, me, you know. I'll cook it and get fucking dog, right, there you go. Now you know how I feel when I have to sit there and watch you fucking feed in your face. Let the fucking dog enjoy it. There you go, if I can't eat, you're not. Simple as that. Or,
Where could Whisper be?
thank you. Yeah, no. Someone comes round and fucking does it.
Don't be afraid. I think we lost them. Whisper is here.
Aye, please. Aye.
Whisper isn't here yet. No,
Just cleaned out kitchen out.
whatever it takes.
Which allegedly supposed to be our job.
I know, I've heard of mine.
Right then.
Right, can it be his job now if you want?
Hey?
You can have it, you can have it as his job now.
I can't hear you.
So you can have it as his job now then.
Be knocking on your door next for your fucking money.
Well, he's not going to get it.
Oh, you're not getting paid for fuck all, I'll tell you. Oh?
Continue to disturb me, interlopers.
So looking after your dog is doing fuck all then.
In his eyes, yeah. Time to fuck off anyway, Aaron. It's
Straight
fucking...
out, you tell you it, but you won't tell me it.
Exactly. Exactly. Same as that idiot across the road there. They pick on woman, but when it comes to a fucking man, they back off. Oh no, they don't square up to men, they just like to pick on women. Especially up here.
Because he's what he's done to you.
You what, love?
Guaranteed he's only doing that teaching because he's what he's done to you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Otherwise he wouldn't have done it.
Exactly. Exactly. Listen, he really don't want to get me fucking started, you know, because I will tell the fucking world what he's fucking done to me. Oh. Never mind it. Him being nasty is nothing to what he has done to me. Like I said to him last night, I says, you should be a lot more appreciative of me. I says, because one word from me to the police, I says, and you'll be locked up for fucking life after what you've done. Not once though, Aaron. He hasn't only done it the once. He's done it over and over and over.
I remember you saying that.
Yes, and I can prove it.
That's the first time I went, you first went away, wasn't it?
Listen, I've got him recorded where he's admitting what he's done. Oh.
The confession alone.
Do you get me? Do you get me?
Not does everything out.
And even if he smashes up my phone, it's up on iCloud. I've got a copy of it. Get me?
You can't remove it off iCloud that easy.
You what, love?
So you can't remove it off iCloud that easy.
Exactly. You can't get into it. You can't get it. But trust me, if I need that evidence, it's there. Oh. And he's pushing me, and he's pushing me, and he's pushing me, and it's going to come to a point where I'm not going to think twice of walking in that police station and making a statement. Because if I don't do it, and I tell the hospital and the doctors what's really been going on, they'll have him. They'll have him. They'll have him.
Yeah.
For what he's done. They'll prosecute him.
Leave me alone.
There you are, Whisper.
It's only me that's keeping that cunt out of fucking prison right now.
And he's treating you like that, huh?
Exactly. This is how I get thanked. Well, you better start sitting down and having a fucking serious think, I'm telling you. Because he is pushing me to the fucking limit now.
Welcome here.
Cocky bastard about when I said to him, I'm going to let Judah know what you've fucking done and all. Go on then, I'm not scared of him. Oh, aren't you? Aren't you?
I don't see
You
Whisper.
fucking will be. Oh.
Presence is an
You'll
insult
see.
to our front. Leave.
But you know what, Aaron, what goes around comes around. Oh. And then he wonders why I fucking belt fuck out of him.
You rot down there.
Oh. It's not a nice situation to be in though, Aaron.
Of course not.
Ow, my leg.
I mean, you had to sit there and witness what he did to me fucking New Year's Eve. Fucking brave cunt in here. Oh, he will be when it all goes to court.
And he gets convicted, eh?
Yep. Not be fucking shouting and screaming at me then, will he?
I'm not going to let a stupid old tree stop me.
Guess I will, me, you know. I'll go into hiding. And next time he fucking sees me, he could be in court when I'm putting him away. Now, if that's the life he wants, then I'll give it you. If that's what I have to do to have some peace and quiet in my own home, then I'll do it. I will go all out.
Just spend that money, keep that one's alright.
That one's alright. But then again, just throw him. I'll get some more. My nails need doing anyway. Properly.
Take my hand.
Oh, and you know what I'm doing and all, Aaron? I'm keeping a diary every time he's doing something now to me. I fucking am. I'm writing it down, what he's done and why, and the reason why he gives me why he's done it. Because I started asking him now, why? Why are you being like that with me? I should treat you good. I could have. Well, why don't you? Why the fuck don't you?
Oh, I hate spiders. Don't worry, they're just spiders.
We all have options, don't we? And his choice was to do what he did.
I see a way out.
No, thank you. That do I want a biscuit? I want nothing. You'll sit there and fucking eat your fucking face off on my fucking food. Go on. Make sure you enjoy it, because it's like I said, it's the last bit of fucking food, because I'm not buying no more. I'll start going out. Don't want nothing. Are you coming on, Aaron?
I will be.
Okay.
Just doing a few things.
Pardon?
Just doing a few things. Coming on, just make sure that putting dry and clothes away and stuff.
I've been waiting for my wardrobe to be repaired for quite some time now. But I need to sort it out anyway.
Invite you to a party chat if you want.
Hey?
Right, I'm just gonna go off and finish what I'm doing, and then I'll invite you to a party chat.
Alright, Aaron.
Speak to you in about 5-10 minutes.
Alright, sweetheart. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Hi.
tree is stronger than it looks.
Leaving so soon?
Yeah, no. Lazy bastard.
Welcome to the sorcerers' lair.
along so soon?
Skeletons are coming! Let's get out of here! Faster! Faster! I think we lost them.
Ball locked. Multi-ball! Splendid! Jackpot! Magnificent!
A secret passageway!
Hello. Hello? You're on. Okay. I just got a multi-ball.
There's a secret door here.
Are you going to put a tournament up? Yeah. We haven't played Back to the Future for a while, have we? Yeah. It's up to you though. Have you got them?
The secret passage may
Okay.
save you.
Oh, why not? And put it up as user choice, yes?
Whispers at
There's
your ear.
quite a few games that I need to do my upgrades on. Especially the Alien and Jurassic Park one.
There is no shame.
Hopefully I shouldn't be too long on this.
Ow, my leg.
Oh, for God's sake, man.
Ew, disgusting.
Right, we've just had all this snow and what have you. And now they're saying there's another storm on its way. Yep. But we're in for it for the next 4 days, apparently. And then, on top of all that, it's going to freeze over. Great, eh? Yeah, it's like about Ice Age. I thought they said it's supposed to be getting warmer. What happened to global warming?
So soon.
Oh, got blood clot colder. We haven't had snow like this since 70s. Even though it were bad in 2009.
A secret passageway. The secret passage may save you.
No, 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 no. You can't put bleach on wood.
Oh, is that bleach there? Have you got spray?
No, just use a damp cloth.
You can have bleach.
Only putting fucking bleach on wood. Fuck's sake. Shows your hair often he does fucking cleaning, eh? Fuck's sake, man.
There's a secret door here.
Eh? Who's late for school? Oh, you're on about your fucking... Oh, Christ's sake, man. I can't cope with this. This earpiece keeps coming out and I can't hear you. I can't seem to get over 47 million on this game. It's proper bad. Eh?
Oh, I hate spiders. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Spiders. There's the way out. Go!
Go on, you bloody thing. Get up there. Oh.
There you are, Whisper. I don't see Whisper.
Since immediately after burn, we don't care what the Babyloners say. Since immediately after smoke it every day. We have to burn from night to day.
This stuff. Can you solve it? Yeah.
For the Rastafari. Sensimilia, good vibration, help me get my mind back off the floor. Sensimilia, good vibration, ease my mind and soothe my soul. Now you know, Sensimilia after burn. We don't care what the Babyloners say.
Wasn't that hard?
Yeah. That's what's wrong with me. Miss Blazer, fucking low man. And I'll be fucked if I'm knocking on that fucker's door. Or I'll have to go without, innit? We're all on rations. Oh,
And just keep your coat and hang it up.
yeah, please.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Yeah, stuff in the order.
Yep. I just washed my coat today. Know that nice white one I've got. I splodged it with a little bit of makeup on it. Tell me a gender bender. Grab it. Go on, you gotta win that one. A gender bender. Yeah? Okay. Ease my mind and soothe my soul. Now you know, since immediately after burn, I don't care what the Babyloners say. Serious? You've got to do that. You've got to do it, haven't you? You go on, for fucking laugh. Go on, just for fun of it. That'd be funny. Or,
Is that supposed to be like that?
right. Is it? Go on.
Like, super.
Yeah, I could try.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the lowest score possible. Did you get me? So everybody can beat it. That'd be funny as fuck. Oh, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Oh, go for minimum score. Let it. You never get it, yeah. You see? If you don't want to, what they call it, if you want to go for that lowest score and lure people into a false thinking, yeah, he's going to beat this one. You get me? And then come back on just a couple of minutes before it goes, your tournament goes, and whop it. Do you get me? Boom! Who's semi-last now? Who's semi-last now? Yeah? It's alright, don't worry about it. As long as we can beat you, that'd be funny. Superb. We'll have some of that. I like it, I like it. I like it, you know, I like it. What you under? Pig puss or lazy boy? Lazy boy with a space. Okay. I'll come and join your tournament when I've done on this one. Desmond and Molly Jones. The vibes through. Eh? Pardon? Yeah. Yep, you're very highly skilled if you can't get a point at all. There you go. It's alright, I'll just bang pig puss on it. You'll not get no score.
What a bit.
Oh, hey up, here we go. Cocky fucker here. Right, well, you know what I want you to...
You
Yeah.
I'll get a point. Let me prove it.
Right, what I want you to do, if you can, can you also put a pig puss tournament up? Right. In fact, I'll do it. Oh, I can't. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, please. And put it under pig puss. Yeah, and I'm going to put him on. And let's see what score he can get. Yeah? Can you not? All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Pig puss will have a go. Oh. Let me just see where I'm at it on this one at the moment.
I'm just having a break in between game and hustle.
Mm.
So I'm ready by fire. Hey, that boy's doing not blue all the time.
Okay. Bless. That snow back on again. Yep. Do 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 do. I like it, Aaron, I like it. Let's go in there and take the rip. Set the pace, innit? Oh. So what's that supposed to be about? Officer, wanna lock me up for just a little marijuana? I don't smoke heroin or boulder. All we smoke is a high-grade ganja.
Where could Whisper be?
Really? Shocking. Yeah, I heard about that. So Babylon bust down someone's door, and the only thing they'd got were one spliff. One spliff, man.
Don't be afraid.
Oh, but they still busted him and charged him for it. What? Oh. Yeah. They have to pay for damage or putting door through, yeah. Exactly. That's why they charged him, so they didn't have to pay for the door, innit? For putting door through. Fuckery, man. Nasty. And took the spliff off the boy and then went and charged him. So they didn't have to pay for the door to be put back on after they banged the door down. Come with brute force, innit? The boy were asleep in bed when it happened. Fucking dawn raid. Banged his door in for one spliff. Charged him so they didn't have to pay for damage to the door that they'd just put in. Fuckery, man. Oh. Then they want people to have faith in the police. Yeah, right, that'd be right.
Now I will get through you, whatever it takes.
Oh, come on with this bloody table. Oh, fuck. Took the ball, but I think I've finally made it past 47, 58. I'm coming out of that now. I've had enough. Totally had enough. Fourth. Bloody hell, I came fourth. Oh my God, Aaron, look outside. You can't see across road. Go on. Really, well done. Well done.
Fucking hell. This will be the storm coming in.
Yeah. Oh.
Holy fuck.
Wicked. Nice one. I like it. Right, I can't find you. Oh, it's coming, it's coming. Got you. Right, upgrades. Oh, I've only got level 7 upgrade. It's not maxed out, that one. Right, there you go. Right. I'm just passing you on to Pig Puss.
I've not got a mic.
Oh, it says you're not going on mic. Right.
Right, yeah, show me.
Right. Here we go.
1985.
Right, hang on a minute here.
Oh, the
You're
heck.
gonna shoot the ball, why not
Back to the
do it with some
future.
skill?
Right. That launches the ball.
No one first.
They're your flippers to stop it. Alright.
Okay.
You don't have to sit on my knee, you know. Mm. So fucking close. You are, Aaron.
Wait a minute, Doc. If I drive straight towards the street, I'm
Wow.
gonna crash into those Indians.
Okay, now Pig Pusser's doing it.
Thinking fourth dimensionally. You'll instantly be transported to 1885 and those Indians won't even
Go on.
be there. Indians!
Supposed to hit the ball. Go on, ready? Now.
This is heavy. If you're gonna shoot the ball, why not do it with some skill? I see you've been
Wow, he's got
practicing at some
a bleeding skill shot.
Indians!
Pusser's got over 1 million.
Doc,
Yeah, man. Kid you not, nearly 2 million.
Ah, you wanna go do it in the Oh, that's a bit of cool, isn't it?
It's glitching.
Doc.
Took his ball straight down middle. You can see it, innit? Watch it, watch. This is not me, by the way, viewers. This is the famous Pig Puss himself.
I'm a crack shot at this.
Go. Oh, he only hit this bleeding skill shot. It's got 6 million, man. It's done better than me. Fucker. Yes, live in the studio today we have Pig Puss themselves. Don't forget the triangle that you've got to hit at the same time, Sander. That triangle.
Please have a dog's back at 500
This is going to be funny because I know it's not. Best pinball player ever. Go Pig Puss. Thank you, Linda. Oh. Best pinball player ever. Go Pig Puss. Oh.
Oh, hey.
You wouldn't have said that yesterday, Linda, when you were yelling in people's faces, trust me. The reason why he's got the name Pig Puss, everybody, he's got the manners of a pig, he snores and eats like a pig, and thinks he's a cat trapped in a man's body, because he acts like pussy oil. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Aaron, lazy boy, look, 8 million he come, aren't we? 8,192,394. Oh, Pig Puss. What you done there, Pig Puss? Yeah, but here. He could have tripled that score if he just pressed triangle, but he couldn't use
I'm just a learner.
Oh, give up about you're a learner. You're experienced through your mouth, though. Oh, 69 experience years with the mouth. But it's
69.
He's only 50, but he's got 69 years experience.
57.
Oh, 57, my
69.
69, more like 77. Okay, yo, how do you go on? Oh. Oh, have you seen it? The new Vauxhall SUV, Grandland, yeah. It looks worse than Mocha. Oh. It's got what, sorry? 709 likes on this new Vauxhall car, by the way, SUV, and it's got 789 dislikes. That's the Grandland, the Grandad X. Because the chavs need an SUV too. That's the chav SUV. All chavs have that, innit? You don't get me in no chav car. The Vauxhall has now been branded exactly the same as the Dacia, is it Dacia? Dacia? As absolute shit. A tin of shit. That's the RE way of putting it bluntly, as it is. A spade's a spade. It's shit. People want to burn it. It probably burst into flames on its own, that one. Like the Mocha and the Severa. Oh, I wouldn't touch your Vauxhall, let me tell you. You need a fire extinguisher in car, innit? Oh, strapped to your purse, in your handbag. Oh, 19,000 miles and the car blew up. Raw! Serious? It's just the crap Hyundai. Oh, sorry, I was just reading out some of the reviews on this Grandland X, by the way. Oh, and comments on YouTube page. Oh. The Grandad Extreme. The Duda Defender. Oh. The Vauxhall are so cruel, aren't they? Expecting people to sit in that and drive it. Okay. That's brutality. It's just, oh, it's brutality. And then they want you to pay. They want you to pay to be able to sit in this heap of shit. Okay. Oh, every time you see a Grandland on road now, everybody peep and laugh at them, point and laugh at them. Oh, the shame, you know, the shame. Oh. The chav car. I like it. Funny. Oh. Oh, dear me. This is what you're supposed to do, pig puss. You're supposed to set your balls on fire. Here, come here, let me help you. Bring them here. I'll dab some in petrol and set them on fire for you. That's what the X was for. No! X. The triangle. I told you to use it. About what triangle? I went, that one there. I can't do that. Just shows you, eh? Men find it very hard to multitask. Especially if you're a pig puss. Aren't you, Joe? Oh, I told you I'd get my own back for yesterday, by the way, this is an adult only channel, by the way. Oh. Even though we act like kids. It's for it's the big kids channel. Oh. When you get bigger. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go people. It's not that grand if you're in a Grand X, is it? Grandland. Oh. You're not gangland if you drive a, a gangland. Oh. You say we're not joking, we're not ramping. Oh. At 9,000 views. 900,000, sorry. 900,000 views. It's had what? 9 likes. Oh. 9 likes at, or what? 900,000. Oh my days. That's bad. And the 3 days. Oh my lord. Oh, you have a 3-day test drive of this car just to make sure it don't blow up. Let's see if you can survive the 3 days, innit? Rough, man. And that is the part of our show where what we call the white car of the year. the worst car of the year. Of the decade, yeah. What are you showing me now? Is that it?
No, that's a Mazda CX-3. No, CX-3.
You what, Aaron, sorry?
We're descending towards Hill Valley, California at 4:29 p.m. on Wednesday, October 21st.
Oh, it's the mocha eggs, right?
You mean we're in the future? Look, I need to borrow your
Oh.
hoverboard.
The engines are loud on them as well. Really loud.
The answer's no, Griff.
Antsy at Tipo.
The answer's
Don't get one of them either. That has to come with what they call it,
The answer's no, Griff.
noise reduction, headphones, earphones, earplugs. That's it.
Shit. In exactly 2 minutes, you go round the corner into the Cafe 80s.
Oh, get real.
Sports statistics.
The mocha will never ever have a heated steering wheel.
21 gigawatts.
Sophia.
Great Scott.
Oh.
Show you, kid.
The Sophia comes with heated seats, heated flooring, heated everything because it goes boom. Fireball. You get a nice warm off it, that's for sure. Keep you warm this weather. You want to keep warm in the snow, everybody. Oh, buy a Sophia or a Maca. At least it has its uses, yeah. Instant barbecue. Oh, everybody can what they call it, can't they? You'll be able to cook your food on it, there you go. If we run out of power, and we've got no electric, we've go drive a Maca for a bit, or a Sophia. We'll be able to have roast potatoes, everything in it. Jacket potatoes, burgers. Oh, chuck a couple of steaks on. There we go. I'll get salad bowl out.
That's a Mazda. £400 advance payment. No, you're different cars, I think.
You could have a look at that BMW while you're at it then, can't you?
Which BMW?
CV3. Well, at least I know the cars to avoid when I'm going on these here test drives now.
This is heavy. Doc.
I can't believe though the car's not even what, two and a half year old, and it's gone like that, and that's a Jeep.
This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
I don't know, Sandy, I showed it you. So if you'd have been paying attention, you'd have seen it, wouldn't you? Right then. Stop being a pig puss. Look at they are. Pig puss. I come out with some right names, me, don't I? Lazy boy here that I'm chatting to at the moment. Told him all about the lazy boy. I was on about furniture, but Aaron thought I was on about him becoming a lazy boy. So he turns himself into a lazy boy. Great, eh? Great. Wonderful. Yeah. Well done.
The extra ball.
No.
We just bought us some time.
I didn't mean that you had to come the lazy boy.
Out-of-time multi-ball.
And that's how lazy boy got his nickname. What are you showing me now? Look, I'm trying to play fucking balls. And I've got bleeding balls shoved in my face. Look at this car. Look at that one. Look at this.
It's on HD, won't it?
I don't know. I showed it you. Pain fucking ass. What do you have to do in this house?
Laughing like
Seriously. Right. It's the BMX.
BMX, that's the bike.
BMX. BMW X1.
Oh, the X1.
The 2 litre. There.
X1.
That one.
Oh,
Get your fucking fingers off. With that one, Tuscan. With that one. I don't want a fucking Honda. I drove on Hondas in the past.
An extra ball.
Out-of-time jackpot.
This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
Oh, a decent car, not a shit one.
Out-of-time jackpot. Out-of-time jackpot.
Flux capacitor multi-ball. We just bought us some time.
I'm gonna go test drive Toyota and Nissan.
Out-of-time jackpot. Future.
There's got to be a car that's suitable out there for me. Still like that Mercedes.
Out-of-time jackpot.
Flux jackpot. We just bought us some time.
I've lost my balls. Oh,
This
go
is
on.
heavy.
$150 million.
Shoot the ball.
And I've got another ball.
With some skill.
Oh. That's Pig Puss's ass what? Oh. Rest in peace, Pig Puss. I'll just kick your ass for you. Oh. Yeah, no. I've had you.
Please, no, I cannot.
How did you get...
I'm fired.
I don't know. I was just about to say, how did you get the skill shot and I got it?
Oh, Mom, it's a joke. An office joke,
think-
kind of a joke
I think
fax.
it's skill shot.
Oh, hear this? Hear this? You only get skill shots if you go. Cheeky fucker, eh? Cheeky fucker, go on. Go on, carry the fuck on. Didn't get it that time though, did I? Oh yeah.
An office joke, kind of a joke
Oh,
fax.
come on. What's it playing at?
Oh, Mom, it's a joke. An office joke, kind of a joke fax.
I need fuel.
Ooh.
Destination time.
The old man dancing, me baby dance. Go on, baby, dance. Dance, baby, dance.
Marty, you're not thinking fourth dimensionally. You'll instantly
Ooh.
be transported to 1885 and those Indians
Have you
won't
seen
even
this score?
be there.
Look at this score, man. Oh, what a shame. I'm doing really well. I'm happy with this score though, man. 165 million.
It couldn't end like this.
Whoa. Whoa. I could have had more as well.
This is what I'm doing, see?
Oh. Basha. There you go. I'm number one in your tournament, lazy boy. No, lazy boy, you're fourth. You're fourth, the lazy boy. You're fourth. 3 PC. I'm on it PS4 player on. Whoa. Am I not? Oh, I haven't got that. Oh, you've got 5 now in your tournament. Wow. But it says 5, but when I go in, I can't see. No, I don't update at all, does it? Straight away. What's this one? Oh, they've got upgrades on that one, and I haven't got them. I can't enter that one with no upgrade. What do you fancy doing? Let me have a look. Let me put one up myself. Let's have a look. What do we fancy? I did Star Wars yesterday, didn't I? You've done Back to the Future. Yeah? Fancy a Family Guy one? Yeah? Oh no, what have I done? Stupid woman. I'm trying to show people how to put a tournament up. Right. There we go. Click tournaments. Then create. Which one did I say? We're doing Family Guy, yeah? There we go. Put it, I 2-hour one on. We'll disable those. Yep, yep, yep. There we go. There we go. I've done a family guy one for you, Aaron.
Oh, this is fun, huh?
Hey, Joe! Hey, Joe! I'm over here!
Alright, let's see if we can get the skill shot. Yes. Oh, but it steals your ball straight away. That's great, isn't it? What a glitch.
Wow! Yeah. Yeah. Cool! Yeah.
A police spokesperson was quoted as saying, "Duh, I'm a dumb cop. I like to give Tom Tucker a ticket. I was going like 41.
Are you still there, Aaron? What's happening there? I'll give her a bell, see if it's alright.
Look at the difference.
Hello?
That's 1850.
Hello?
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 The CX5 is even
You alright?
the sat nav. 1850. Oh, 50.
Tell ya.
It's the same car, just a different.
Yeah, spec.
It's still a CX5 Sport.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Trisha Takanawa with the news. And now I will have my normal
Oh, what happened with Mike?
my mom in her car.
It's not letting me reset it, so it's do it now, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, what they call it? I keep getting that now, Aaron. That's problems I've been having. You have to
It's not letting me go back.
Yeah.
you have to restart it.
Oh, look, Cal, I don't take coupons.
That's what I've done. It's almost
Not
like
after last time.
Serious?
What I'm going to do is, you know, like,
Oh,
turn it
this
off
is
weight.
fun, huh?
That's what I'm on about. Turn it right off. Yeah.
Not my
Sweet.
Are you,
Isn't this what you bought, Aaron? Family Guy.
Yeah.
I think you got this one, didn't you?
Meg, who let you back in the house?
I gave you money for Jurassic Park, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unable to. Oh, hold on.
Hey, look, I got a letter from
Ah,
Sarah.
no.
Dear Meg, for the first 4 years of your life, I thought you were a house cat. Dad!
You're on low.
not a bad person, Meg.
Here, you know when I go on to my YouTube account, a page flashes up just for a couple of seconds, and it says warning.
I knew this was coming. Everybody give me your best
But when I try and get to it, I can't. And it's doing it with Gmail as well. It's like it says alert warning, and it's like there's a page there,
I'll get out of
but it's just for a split second. Just a couple of seconds and then normal page will load up. So what's it warning me about? That I can't get to see.
The adventure begins again.
Good so far.
It's been screaming at me. My phone's been screaming at me to do this update for days now. Am I to allow it, Aaron? Right. Just to allow it. It's got to be on charge though, hasn't it?
Nice little story you're working on
No, you
there,
don't have to be
huh?
on charge. Like that.
Good evening, I'm Tom Tucker.
I'll do it
We
later
know of
anyway.
important traffic
When I'm
news
not
that
on.
can't help you because you're someplace where a TV is.
Get it sorted.
Really close.
It's still coming down.
Good so far.
Yeah. Snow on top of snow.
How come it's so
On
hard
top
to
of
be
snow,
polite?
on top of snow, on top of snow.
Look, pal, I don't take coupons for
It's
packet chickens. Not
about 4 foot now of snow.
Oh, this is fun, huh?
Even deeper where it's been drifting. Have you seen me decking outside? Look at me egg chair. You can't see it. It's just absolute full of snow. Even deer have come down off mountain, man, and they're parading. Yeah, they're parading through village, looking for food. I'm on about the deer. Fucking
Got a compelling protagonist?
hell.
Got an obstacle for him to overcome? Huh?
Oh, my dog's coming white, bless him. Have you videoed it? Forget. Head up the arse. Lazy boy. Lazy boy, too lazy. Lazy boy, too lazy to remember he's supposed to be videoing next time he lets my dog out because apparently it's funny. I'm surprised he goes to the toilet, Linda. Trust me. The lazy boy will just sit there and do it. In that lazy. Do you know, Linda, I'm not being funny. He's the only living creature that I know that's got bleeding rigor mortis. Between him and Pigpuss. Lazy boy's rigor and Pigpuss's mortis. And together, I think we all know a couple of people like that, don't we? Oh, don't like to move them body. Oh, it's neither Pigpuss syndrome, rigor mortis, or super glue to arse. That's why they can't move. That's the excuse they give me. Because they don't put it on the mouth, innit?
The CX5 2-litre AC.
What are you on about now, CX5?
CX5, right, it's got sat nav,
Right?
parking sensors,
Yeah?
front and back,
Yeah?
right?
Does it make me a cup of tea?
Yeah,
Look at the state of it, man. Oh no, I don't like that.
That's an older version.
Well, what, you showing me that? Oh, do you know? It's showing me an old version of a car when I'm supposed to be getting a brand new one. What the fuck is up with people here? I think rigor mortis is set in your head, in your brain. Oh.
Must be the weather.
Mind you, I've always said you were brain dead anyway, right? Okay. When we're born with any friends, trust me, they'd be bloody dangerous. Oh, And then you've got audacity to call us women. Yeah, alright. Look upon yourselves first. Go look in the mirror. Go check yourself. Oh, before commentating on ladies. Oh. While you're there in the mirror, have a right good look, because your face is laughing at yourself like we are, back at you. Along with the rest of us. No one said I was nice. Oh, no one said I was nice, you know. Oh. Me not nice. That's my middle name, innit? Lady Not Nice Selecta. Bad gal. Bad gal for life. Oh. You can tell I'm in comfort of my own home, can't you? Because, oh my days, all sorts are coming out of my mouth. I'm not usually like this, you know, when you meet me outside, I'm oh, hello, how are you, darling? Oh, yeah, I see. You know what I mean? You get me a little bump. I can say what I want in my house. It's mine, my mouth. It's not yours. If I want to use it, I will. It walked off. One way I get rid of him. There you go. It's in your mouth at him. It walks off. It's lovely. Oh. Now for that, or I ask him to put bin out and he walks off. It walks the other way. Do you get me? Oh, I'm busy at the moment. I'll do it in a minute. And that minute never come. And then when you have to ask him again and remind him, you take the bin out, please. Stop nagging at me, woman. You get me? Hang on a minute. If you did it the first time, I wouldn't have had to remind you. I'm not nagging at you. I'm just reminding you. Why do people say, especially men, that women are nags? We're all nagging at them, getting at them. No, we're just reminding of you the job that we asked you to do. Now the day before, week before, month before, or years before. Oh, and the job's still not got done. I'm only reminding you. No, but no, men seem to say we're nagging at them. Nagging them to do all these DIY jobs and what have you. No, we're just reminding you that you didn't do it when we asked you to the first time, a year ago. Oh, let's just clear that little argument up there, so. Oh, right. Can you tell I live in Scotland and I'm trapped in house with pig pus? It was yesterday, wasn't it, darling? 14 fucking hours of arguing with you. About don't call me you pig puss no more. I said, don't you be nasty to me no more then. Oh, you get called a lot of names, darling. Pig puss is pretty tame for you. Oh, trust me. Oh, you were goose at Christmas because the goose was getting fatter. Do you get me? I'm going on a diet. Pig puss and lazy boy, I've got a bet going on, by the way. The first one to lose 2 stone and keep it off for 6 months get £100.
I'm feeling miserable.
You are. You put it on, not off. Whereas lazy boy is winning. He's lost. He lost half a stone on the last weigh-in. Probably put 3 stone back on now, but there you go. But he has lost it. That is the point. He has lost it. Not put it on, you goose. Oh. The goose is getting fatter. The goose supposed to only get fatter for Christmas Sunday, not for Easter and summer and spring, autumn, winter and... Oh. He thinks he's feeding himself up constantly. Even though the hospitals told him, please lose some weight. The health care are saying, please lose some weight. But what does my guy do? He puts the fucker on instead. I put an extra 3 stone on, fuck it. And then when I do lose it, they'll be happy with me then, you see? Oh no. They're going on the scales on the weighing that you went 4 months ago, love. There'd be a shit. Well, I'm telling you, you'd have a right go at anything you now. Oh. He's just a bit slimmer actually, Peter, on Family Guy. He's slimmer than you. Oh, about as fat as fucking Peter on Family Guy. And that was from the big puss goose himself. That came out of his mouth, not mine. Oh, and I've got witnesses too. You're live on air. No. Yes, yeah, you were. I slipped the mic in. I did. Yeah, mic's been on for quite some time, darling. He thought I was just talking to you on phone, Aaron. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. Have you heard this joke? He says he's going to go outside now and clear path for snow. Him, move. Oh, yeah. That's the best joke I've heard all fucking day, man. He's gonna move and he's gonna go and he's gonna. Have you seen this? He's gonna. He's a gunner. Yeah, I know. Going. That means in English, going to do it. I'm a gunner. I'm gonna do it. I will do it. I'm gonna. Oh, but he never does. What do I say? Gonna do this, gonna do that. You'll do. Yeah, fucking. Oh, God almighty help me. Is there a woman out there that will take this pig puss on off me hands and show him love and care? That's all he wants. But he'll be nasty to you. Oh, by the way, he don't do love and care back. He'll just take it off you. Get off me, don't touch me. You have to pay me though. Listen, Linda, I've been to the bank, and you know my bank manager, he says there's no amount of money to sell him. They'll not give me a bank loan. They can't get that amount of money. Because I promise you, love, within 3 minutes you'll bring the fucker back. You'd want your money back and compensation too. Oh, we folks could kill. Ooh. Ouch. Meow, pig puss. No need to get catty about it.
Can you see the boys like?
My stomach hurts, man. Fuck off the work. Oh, God. Can't you walk that 60 mile into work today? Oh, God almighty, man. Oh, gosh. You see what I have to put up with? I swear down, I'm ready for bleeding institutionalised. Oh, God. Oh, no. Help me. Yeah, dear me. Oh, shit. You know, if I lose my ball, don't you? Because you're getting it. Oh, yeah. I'll have you. You've got a cat's home. Oh, dear me. I really do apologise for my behaviour today, you know.
You know what, Stewie? If you don't like it, go on the internet and complain.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's all I've got. But is that all I've got? Are you surprised? I'm surprised I've got any points at all. At least I'm still number one. Oh, God almighty. Oh, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, gosh, what a life, eh? Oh. I've been trapped in house for 4 days and it's not healthy for my head, you know. Seriously, it's seriously not healthy. Oh, let's try a bit of Wild Wild West. See what you can mess up here. Oh, dear me. Right, in first place, we have, when it loads, US. Big up US, well done. Why did the gay security man get fired from his job at the sperm bank? He got caught drinking on the job. Oh, lazy boy, oh my God. Oh, Pig Puss works as a security officer, by the way.
Security controller.
You're still security.
I am a CCTV operator.
Pig Puss works in a bank. You're alright.
Wait, never says what kind of bank though.
Is that how we reply to them? What's her name of the day dog's really fast?
Oh, bless her. Right, you're going to like this one. You're going to like this one a lot, trust me. It's worth waiting for, guys, so if I go quiet for a bit, trust me, it's worth waiting for. It's a good one.
After called Winston King to open a joint account. Oh. Yeah, you should open a joint account in.
Look how I spelt it. A bag full of marijuana. Marijuana. Do you get me? From the Lord. A bag full of marijuana. Oh, Winston reply. We come to open joint account, innit? What the hell is this in your bag here? Winston says, what's wrong with you? I come to open joints accounts, innit? Oh. Oh. You can't see I come to open joint account, innit? Oh. That's cleanest I know, actually. I don't know. He's walked off now. You don't find that one. Oh, God almighty. I'm telling you, he's a nutter, honestly. It sends me this way, it makes me like this. Right, first place in the tournament we have the US.
No, I'm sure I've seen Portugal.
Second place US. Third place France, big up France. Fifth place we have France again, well done. Okay, good luck guys. Oh, I've hardly got any upgrades on this. Oh, you can't anyway. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
You can best tell a town by its saloon.
I said, hey, what's going on? Hey, hey. I said, hey, what's going on? I walk one. My life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope. for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that this world is meant for this brotherhood of men. For whatever I
It's
do.
grand to see. Right? I got I'm standing stuff, maybe I'm still in the back of the thing.
Livingston. My gosh.
She's called off. She's maybe a night shift, yeah.
So rough.
She's called off as well.
Nice one. Oh. Even though Pig Puss, you know what I mean? He knows what score is. He knew what it were.
Oh well, Sandy will be busy there.
Nice one. Oh.
I can't expect folks to go on. You know, I swam, didn't you?
Sunday, they do expect folk to go in because 15 minutes after you phoned in and said you wasn't be able to make it in, they said to him, will you try and make it in and you can stay in business school? Oh. Yep. You're going nowhere for the next 4 days, I swear, look at it. This is next 4 days that we're in for it, love. And then there's a storm on its way as well at the same time. Here, I phoned my auntie up. Yeah, it is. I phoned my auntie up today. And she's down in Yorkshire, in England, in the UK. They've had no buses for 2 days. They're stranded too. And my aunt and my Jamaican friend both live on really big steep hills and they're struggling. My Jamaican friend, he works for NHS in theatres, you know, operating theatres for the hospital. And he has to walk 5 miles there and 5 miles back to his work, you know, to keep it going. And he says, you try doing that in snow, it's one step forward and 6 bloody back. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, look, you sent a picture.
Whoa. Yes, that's why I can't come in. Yeah, you want to go set one outside of ours? And that's why I'm not coming in. Oh.
I always prevail in my duels. Unless I don't.
Take it from going down in village as well, down road. You know, down lane. She's got that beautiful bridge there. It goes across the river. Little river. Not brick bridge. The old rugged bridge. I mean, it's not that bridge as weak as it is. Do you get me? We're at all this heavy snow on top of it. And lorries are trying to get up and down. I'm like, you're mental or what? Crazy. I'm going to get this picture off him. Put it up on Instagram, innit? It's that bad you can't even see the mountains because it's coming down that heavy. so easy. She's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a lady. Talking about my little baby. The lady is mine. My little baby.
Bad when you see that.
Yep.
That's too much skin. You can't find it.
Oh. The wall. I'll make you moan and bawl. Oh. Then I'll put you up the wall. I ain't no lady. I ain't no lady. Oh. You know, Pig Puss is bad, don't you? When his own mother tells you to kick his ass. Oh. Got permission off his own mama. Get my gun on his slap. You get me? And he said, can I have that in writing, please? Just in case anything happens. That I might just hit him a bit too hard. He don't get back up. Oh, God. I think he gets aroused by it, me, you know. Dirty old man. Oh. I keep telling him to go out at the door and he won't. Oh. Yesterday I told him you'd either voluntary walk through it or I'm going to shove you through it. Oh. And it won't be open. The door will not be open when I put you through. Oh. Fuck off. Either that or you're going through wall or window. But either way you will be going. Some calmed his ass down. 2 o'clock this morning he was still fucking yelling at me, you know. I'm like, you know, what, yeah. So, no wonder he get his nickname Pinball. Sure he's coming back. Oh. It's a shame because he's got such a nice caring side to him when he feels like, you get me? Like once in a blue moon now. Very few and far between. Oh, I think he's got a little bit too comfortable for my liking, do you get me? Oh. About he don't ask you to do something, but I'm telling you to do it. Oh yeah? Let's see how you like it when I start playing that game then. Yeah, I'm telling you, get through that blood clot door. You get me? Oh. It start close. Oh. It's not very good, is it, at all? Have you left me in that party on my own?
Hey?
Have you left me in a party all by myself?
I need to play PlayStation.
You bad un. You're a bad un. Come on, lazy boy. Don't be too lazy now. Did you forget to do it? Do it. How long have you been on phone, man? Oh, no, I lost my ball.
8 minutes.
Oh,
38 minutes.
oh. Something longer. Oh.
Actually, that's like 39 minutes.
Oh, we are precise today, lazy boy. What's up with you?
Seeing
Oh.
a bit left over.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a surprise, look, Aaron. It said me come two, number 2. Okay. Well, I'll take that. Okay. As long as I come in top 3, I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm a happy little bunny. What?
That phone called up last night. The ran with NCC will be getting hammered today. They're letting folks it's called up.
Oh. I'm rather stabbing this one. Sorcerers lair. 94 million. Right, first place we have Italy. Well done, Italy. Second place we have Germany, UK, and UK. Third place is Italy. Then we have Poland, just below there. In 4th place. 5th place, Holland. 6th place is US. 7th place we have US. And 8th place we have the UK. Okay guys, good luck. You coming on to this one, Aaron? Alright then. It's a lot better since I've come back into the living room.
Take my hand.
Oh, tell me ball already. You want another game? You can have a little game on here. Yeah, there you go, love. Okay. Yeah. I'll have first one. You're back. Wicked. Welcome back, Aaron. Right, yeah, I'm playing this first. Yeah. I've done so far for you. Do you want earpiece in so you can speak with Aaron? He can guide you through it, what to do. Right, are you ready? Get ready. There it goes. Say it's on. No, you're alright. Go on. Get ready. That's it. Shot. Pig puss. A bit unlucky. That's it. Yep. Skill shot. Well done. He knows how to get skill shot now.
I don't see Whisper anywhere.
Pig puss.
Come on. There you are, Whisper.
Is it Whisperer? Pick, it's it. Oh, if you hit that 3 times, you get extra balls. Now. Shot. Go on. Do that move 3 times, you get a multi-balls. Is last. Right, go. Go on, X. That's it. And again. Slowly, yeah. That's it. Go on.
Take my hand.
Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. But you won't see me fall. Oh no. Whoa. So darling, won't you hold my hand?
I don't see Whisper anywhere.
I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Wow. It's still going, Pig Puss. Wow. It's got 3 million already, man. Wow. That was a shot now. And you just gone up in a big Ivy's vest. Me one coat.
A big Irish.
And extra large, and that's in a woman's size. You get that? Oh. That's a female pig puss, isn't it? It comes in male and female. Oh. I'm the only one as well with a diploma, so I can, what they call it, I'm the only one that can diagnose the pig bus syndrome.
Well, didn't it
12 out of 12. It's a lot more than that. But at least you've done your best score. His best is 5,613,972. You got 1 million.
No, I meant when I was on the last time.
Oh yeah, he did quite well last time you were on.
Right, I'm going to keep now.
All them low scores there on tournaments, they're him.
I say, well, shit happens, so the managers will have to cover shifts and grant me. Yep, what a shame.
But Mandy says about time they had to do some fucking work. Go on, Mandy says about time they had to do some work. Makes up for all them days that he swanned off to do his fitted kitchen, but he got paid for it. Oh, well, he's supposed to have been at work.
They earned their money.
Oh, and now they and realise what hard work that we actually do for them. Or to make it run smooth. It's true. It's true. You'll finally realise now, yeah? It's my staff that's carrying me and keeping me in my job, so I better be a bit more caring towards them. Because what managers have been called in to do staff's job. Ouch. Oh. Oh. Instead of sat there and letting other people do the work for them. Exactly, Aaron. Oh. No, okay. What's eating gone off, Sandy? It's freezing. I've got a right bad earache. Hang on. Get up there. Right. I'm just going to go and put eating on. He's on his phone. Can't move. Not be a minute. that. So there, Aaron. Alright. Just had to see it, dog, and what have you.
The secret passage may save you.
Big ball.
Don't be afraid. Whisper is here. There's a secret door here. You're good at this stuff. Can you solve it?
I can hear you
Just watch.
eating in my ear, old man. Oh, chomping away me ear all there. Don't mind if you're talking to me. Oh.
We're halfway through.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Right, my food's ready as well, so I will be right back. I'll see you in a short while. Okay, babe. Bye. side you get the citadel.
Come and catch me. A secret passageway. Let's play tag. Come and catch me.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I'm coming off at 6 o'clock. When I get the latest update, news update, so that'll be going on in a wee while. So stay tuned, and I shall
The secret
play it
passageway.
live. In fact, I'll get that ready now. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, 1800 hours in the UK. We'll be going live for the latest updates on this atrocious weather. Okay. Let's get the equipment ready. Hiya, Aaron. You're right. I'm just getting it all ready now for the latest news and what have you to come on and update. A 7-year-old little girl's died, bless her, in a collision. Yeah. So I'll be going live in a minute. Here we go. One minute to go. That was perfect timing, yeah? Oh. Yes, the National Grid are warning that Britain do not have enough gas to keep our homes warm. I'm surprised we've got power with all that snow. You imagine all that heavy snow on those power lines right now. Oh gosh, this is lagging really bad, look. You see that? It would not go up that table. Oh. How many more have just lost the ball?
Whisper, that's it. We close the gate.
That's it, 6 o'clock.
Been running in circles for ages.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
As hundreds of motorists stranded overnight on the M80. Road rescuers, the unsung heroes driving
happened here? I don't know what I've done. There we go.
Good evening. As the big freeze continues to bite, the north has been spared the very worst, but it's been another day of disruption for drivers and travellers. Transport links have been thrown into turmoil, schools have been closed, and roads in many parts are treacherous. With an amber alert still in place, people are again being warned not to travel. This from Rachel Stewart.
This was the scene on the A90 at Laurencekirk this morning. Traffic reduced to a crawl on one of the busiest roads in Scotland. On rural routes, conditions were treacherous. In many rural areas, the real enemy is the wind. As you can see, it's blowing the snow straight off the field onto the road. This route between Fettercairn and Laurencekirk is now barely passable. For this farmer near Edsall, a battle against the elements. Frozen pipes mean his sheep have to come indoors for a drink.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
That's probably the signal.
Yeah. Right, hang on a minute here.
And milk from his dairy cows has had to be destroyed after the tanker, which usually collects it, failed to reach the farm.
Well, it's quite a financial burden because the milk's not been lifted, you know, so it is that. And the other thing is you're milking cows and the milk's not getting away, so it's that kind of psychological effect as well. So.
Aberdeen too has been battered. The Union Square shopping centre has been forced to close due to structural damage. As expected, many schools have also been shut, and some commuters have chosen to stay at home rather than risk the roads.
It's just on and off all day, but I got home from work, so I'm on foot now.
Cold, but well, you'll survive, I think. We'll survive.
We're doing fine. The kids are enjoying it. They're hoping in the morning we'll get a text from the school saying that there's not going to be school today.
What did you think when you looked out the window this morning?
Happy. Public transport has once again struggled against the force of this storm. Tonight's ferry from Aberdeen to Orkney has been severely delayed. And at Scotland's busiest airports, many flights haven't been able to get off the ground.
We have never seen anything like this. There's guys that have worked on the ramp for 30 years that are saying they've never seen anything. But 2010 was extremely difficult, but it wasn't as sustained. It came down hard and we had deep snow, but with this impact and the red alert, it's just been on us for a number of days now.
The impact of the weather is being felt right across the country, yet further disruption is expected as the storm from Siberia continues to strike. Rachel Stewart, STV News.
And so, Rachel, the worst, the north did escape the worst of the weather, but it has been another very challenging day, as we saw there in your report.
Absolutely, and we've seen whiteout conditions in some areas and plenty drifting snow here in the Mearns, and it looks like the disruption is set to continue. Already a number of schools say that they'll remain closed tomorrow. The Tory party conference, which was due to be held in Aberdeen, has been cancelled. And remember that amber be prepared warning remains very much in place.
Rachel, thank you. Well, as Scotland remains in the grip of its worst snowstorm in years, the First Minister has criticised hauliers after several trucks jackknifed, blocking the M80 motorway during the weather red alert. Hundreds of motorists were stranded, enduring freezing temperatures. The authorities had repeatedly told drivers to stay off the roads. Chris Clements spent the night with trapped motorists.
The usual rules didn't apply. It was chaos. I'm actually standing in the middle of a motorway at the moment. Usually this is a busy thoroughfare, but at the moment it's completely deserted. You can just see in the distance here that the traffic on the M80 is just starting to crawl at a snail's pace. Now, some of those motorists have been trapped in their vehicles since early this afternoon. At the height of the drama, police say 1,000 vehicles were stuck on this stretch of the M80 alone.
people say, oh, you're daft travelling, but literally it just came in, and we knew, we have an idea, but we got you coming on, and there was not a drop of snow all the way up, and then suddenly it was like this, and then you're stuck in it, you can't do anything about it.
It's been sitting at Castle Carey since 4 o'clock today, waiting for my son coming back from Perth. The train stopped at Perth, so I had to get my taxi. It's cost me £250 to get my taxi from Perth to here. He's 3 miles away, and we've been waiting for 4 hours for 3 miles.
Did we know it was going to be this severe? I mean, I know there's been a red alert and all the rest of it. You want to get to your work, and you don't want to be letting anybody down. I mean, in the transport industry, we don't want to let our customers down.
Leslie walked 2 miles along the busy carriageway. She wanted food from the 24-hour petrol station. However, it was closed.
Left work at 2 o'clock this afternoon, as advised by the police, etc. And this is me still trying to get home. Nothing else you can do, just sit it out. There's quite a few idiots on the road trying to get through on the hard shoulder and blocking it so the emergency services can't get through. There's been some frayed tempers and some loud voices.
For some, the nightmare continued well into this afternoon. Many were freed only a couple of hours ago. The worst of it may be over, but this beast from the east still has the central belt in its clutches. Chris Clements, STV News, by the side of the M80.
At First Minister's questions, Nicola Sturgeon accused transport company bosses of putting lorry drivers' safety at risk. She said too many HGVs were on the roads despite the red weather warnings. But the Road Hauliers Association said her comments were naive, claiming drivers had important deliveries to make.
There were tailbacks of up to 8 miles, and at one point around 1,000 vehicles in below freezing conditions. There were far more HGVs on that road than there should have been when a red warning was in place. And I do think we have to be very clear in the message we are sending to companies who deliver goods with HGVs, and this is not a criticism of drivers, because driver safety is one of the important issues here. During a red weather warning, an HGV should not be on one of our trunk roads unless it is absolutely unavoidable.
Well, the drifting snow and high winds has seen many motorists trapped and stranded on rural roads too. Most are, of course, helped by the emergency services, but at times the task of reaching those worst affected falls to a dedicated group of volunteers, as Stephen Brown reports.
Whiteout conditions on the A90, and it's a scene that's brought misery to motorists. Snow-covered roads have seen many become stranded.
MM6, MY.
But there are those like Peter MacDonald trained to help. He's part of COTAG, a group of volunteers using specially equipped 4x4 vehicles to aid motorists.
They do think that we're either the AA or somebody similar, but we're not. It's just a group of volunteers, because we aim to assist. People in general are very surprised that we put in the effort for this.
Each volunteer can spend thousands kitting out their vehicles and spend a year training for the role. They travel across all terrain and in all weathers. In Aberdeenshire today, 2 recovery vans, the latest victims of the so-called beast from the east. The lorries had become stuck on a rural road near the toll of Burness. Well, it's particularly on rural roads like this where there's a lot of snow that the volunteers come into their own. They're called out to jobs like this that's making driving conditions very difficult, with drifts, large packs of snow and cold temperatures. Their vehicles have equipment for most emergencies and provisions for those who've been left in freezing conditions. After a few attempts, these lorries were finally pulled to safety.
It was just basically spinning, and there's no weight to the trucks, so basically it was just getting bogged in and just spinning. Very helpful to the community, basically, especially if you go to this kind of weather and you're kind of stuck in the snow. It's very, very helpful.
The group of volunteers not only help motorists but assist the police and help emergency personnel to work.
It gives you a sense of purpose as well to go out and actually do something, combine, doing something good, doing something for the community, but combine combining it with a hobby, an interest.
While the poor weather is expected to continue for this group of COTAG volunteers, the next few days could be their busiest yet. Stephen Brown, STV News.
Well, Sean will have a full weather forecast later in the programme, but now it's time for more local news. I'll have stories for the north, and in Dundee it's Louise Cowie.
Good evening. Meals on Wheels services in Dundee had to be combined to one delivery today as the severe weather continued. Hot lunches were provided as normal, along with a packed evening meal. Staff were also checking on how elderly and vulnerable people are coping.
We're combining the lunches and the teas, and probably maybe around about 60, 70 meals for just this van alone.
Just the two of you?
And there's 7 vans.
Yeah.
And what's it like being out in these conditions?
Well, yeah, it's affected the service because we're down to 1 delivery a day, but just need to get on with it and get round as best as we can.
A new website has been created to encourage more people to take advantage of one of Dundee's most famous landmarks. At 572 feet tall, it's Dundee's most distinctive landmark. Formed 400 million years ago from molten rock, the Law is an enduring attraction for visitors and locals alike.
It's been a part of Dundee's history for thousands of years now. It's the symbol on Dundee City Council's logo. It's usually the symbol of the city. It's the first thing people see when they come into the city, from whatever angle you come from. So I think it's really crucial to the whole identity of Dundee as a place.
A new website has just been launched to celebrate this symbol of the City of Discovery, its heritage and some of its hidden treasures.
There's the old Iron Age hill fort up on the summit, but we've also got a couple of Bronze Age kist burials that are now under the allotments, unfortunately. But those go back to about 4,000 years ago, and there have been some grave goods found there.
On a clear day, the summit offers spectacular views extending 45 miles to Fife, Perth and the Sidlaw Hills. But members of the Dundee Law Heritage Project want visitors to explore further.
Most people in Dundee tend to go up the summit, show people the sights because you get a great view from up there, and that's them. They go away again, but we want people to come and investigate more. It's a great site for nature, so there's the paths that have all been done right around the whole hill, and it would be nice to get people to use those, especially once we get the better weather. Maybe just come here for a meadow picnic in the summer, roll their eggs here at Easter, and hopefully use the site much more than they are at the moment, because it's their piece of land.
The website also busts an age-old myth about this iconic landmark.
Dundee volcano was never here. Dundee Law is actually a magma sill, so the volcano never erupted. It was lava that was trapped beneath the surface, so it's about 50 metres down or so. So it's never actually been a volcano. People don't believe you in Dundee when you say that.
Boasting millions of years of history, there's plenty to see and do at the site that for many defines Dundee. Finally, the Winter Olympics may be over, but snow sports enthusiasts in Dundee have been putting on a show of their own. With schools and offices closed, it was a chance to get outdoors and enjoy the Arctic blast, as Susan Nicholson reports. When snow stops school, there's really only one thing to do.
Well, we've just been sledging and I've hit a few people with the sledge. I've been going down backwards on the tummy and I've been loving it.
University students were also getting a slice of the sledging action.
Well, we got this pizza on Freshers Week and we've had it for months and months, and we saw that it was snowing really heavily. We've got a day off placement, so we decided to sledge down the hill.
Conditions in Dundee's Caird Park are Baltic, but some would also consider them alpine, like Roderick Brodie here taking advantage of the snow to do some Nordic skiing. Right. Tell us about it, Roderick.
Well, it's something that with fickle Scottish weather, you can't always take advantage of. And in the local park here, it hasn't been like this for 5 years. So you try and put down your own tracks, tram lines, and the idea is if it freezes overnight, you'll get a slight push and be guided and go a bit faster. If you're prepared, go for it, whether it's walking, skiing, whatever, sledging, whatever, enjoy it.
Well, further across Caird Park, I found intrepid snowboarders Casper and Absol. You're going to be braving the conditions, and how is your snowboarding, Casper?
Amateur level, it's not very good.
Right, but you're going to put on a show for us today, aren't you?
I am.
So after missing out on selection for this year's Winter Olympics, here comes Team GB's hopeful for Beijing 2022. And that looks like a fantastic performance. You quite happy with that run?
I am. I think I could have done a little bit better near the end, but...
Bit of practice.
Yeah.
Well, that's it from Dundee's Snow Sports. Beast from the East Thursday. Susan Nicholson, STV News, Dundee.
And of course, don't forget to stay tuned for the latest weather forecast with Sean later in the programme. Well, those were all the stories in Teesside for tonight. But if you've got a story you think we should know about, you can contact us through Facebook or through Twitter.
Time now for all today's sports news. Here's Chris.
Well played. That's a lovely turn. It's warming up now, and she's got to be happy with that. STV Sports News, sponsored by Wholesale Domestic Bathrooms.
Good evening. Owen Coyle has resigned as Ross County manager with immediate effect, just hours after describing this weekend's game against Partick Thistle as their biggest of the season. County will make an announcement tomorrow on who'll take charge of the relegation six-pointer with Thistle. Stephanie Daly has the very latest.
Owen Coyle took over at Ross County at the end of September last year following the sacking of Jim McIntyre. But just 5 months on, Coyle has resigned from his position as manager, a decision which has been accepted by the club. Coyle had been considering his position for the last week. In a statement released by the club, Coyle said that after a chat with Chairman Roy McGregor on Monday and some reflective thought, he felt for the good of Ross County and the challenging situation of his family being in England that it was in everyone's best interest that he offered his resignation. McGregor thanked Coyle and his assistant Sandy Stewart, who is also leaving the club, and wished them well for the future. When Coyle took over, the Staggies were sitting 10th in the Scottish Premiership, and it was hoped the former St Johnstone, Burnley and Bolton boss would be the man to turn the Dingwall side's fortunes around. But it hasn't gone as planned, with County now sitting bottom of the table, 3 points adrift. Just earlier today, Coyle admitted his side were facing their biggest game of the season against second bottom Partick Thistle on Saturday.
There's always pivotal games within a season, pivotal moments, and I think Saturday's certainly one of them. For us, it's the biggest game of the season. It's an opportunity to jump above our opponents that are in front of us, and the only way to do that is by playing well and winning a tough game. But it's one we're looking forward to. I think we were disappointed by our performance at St Johnstone on Saturday, given that we looked as though we turned the corner at Dundee with a great win, and then obviously the performance against Hearts. So we have to get back to those levels of performances, and if we do, it's a game that we can win. As I said before, for me, it's certainly our biggest game of the season, and it's time to start, looking to reward the fans, put a smile on their face. The only way you do that is by playing well and winning a tough game.
County are expected to announce tomorrow who will now take charge for Saturday's match. Stephanie Daly, STV News.
Well, Dundee United's home game against St Mirren tomorrow night has been postponed due to the severe weather. Following a safety inspection in and around Tannadice this morning, the match was called off on police advice. It's one of several fixtures that have fallen victims of the elements. St Johnstone's Premiership visit of Hamilton on Saturday has already been called off, and in League Two, Elgin City's trip to Clyde and Peterhead's visit of Stenhouse are postponed. Well, Inverness boss John Robertson believes the severe weather may make the SPFL more sympathetic towards the North Club's travel problems in the future. Calais, who are no strangers to travel issues, are due to host Brechin in the Championship on Saturday. And while the Highlanders' pitch is playable, Robertson says he wouldn't want Brechin to travel north if conditions don't improve.
I would think it might make them think a wee more sympathetic to the north sides, because as we said before, whether it's snow, whether it's an accident, there are problems, and that's what I'm saying. Is so, at the end of the day, if you're stuck on any road for any reason, for any length of time, then there has to be a sympathetic view. As I said, we would not want and would not expect Brechin City to travel. If the weather's as bad as this tomorrow and Saturday, we would not expect Brechin City to travel. We wouldn't want Brechin City to travel.
Well, somewhere a bit warmer now, and to the pool. An Inverurie swimmer, Hannah Miley, says she's keeping her Commonwealth targets close to her chest. She's finalising her preparations for April's Gold Coast Games, which will represent her 4th Commonwealth outing. She's been speaking to our reporter, Ben Phillip.
It's a routine all too familiar for Hannah Miley. She's in the final stages of preparation for what will be her 4th Commonwealth Games. If successful down under, the reigning 400-metre individual medley champion will become the first Scot to retain a title for 3 consecutive games.
A lot of people tend to pin people's successes on medals and the outcome, and I've kind of learned a lot, especially after Rio, that yes, I have my targets and my goals. I am keeping them very close to my chest, just personally. It's just for my own well-being mentally, I think. So I'll let you know afterwards whether I achieve them or not.
2006 saw Hannah embark on her first friendly games in Melbourne, deciding then to become a full-time athlete. But now full circle, she returns to Australia as a senior member of Team Scotland.
It's 12 years worth of work and worth of highs, worth of lows, worth of experiences, and a lot of mileage in the pool. But it's all been worth it. I remember I was asked by, I think, a little 8-year-old to put her hand up in a sort of masterclass once, and she actually asked me, you know, is it worth it? And it totally is.
She says her dad and lifelong coach, Patrick, being able to share in her development as a swimmer and as a person has been incredible.
It's a real privilege to have that opportunity to spend such a special time with your own child. Equally, I'm very aware that as a parent, you have a huge, intense focus on your children with that duty of care, but that needs to modify and adapt to their development as a priority, not to ours as a parent.
In preparation, Hannah has racked up more than 1.5 million metres in the pool since September, and who would bet against that hard work being rewarded with a podium place in Australia? Ben Phillip, STV News.
And this no, I wonder if STV will pick to send to Australia's Gold Coast to cover the Commonwealth Games. Maybe.
Well played. That's a lovely tone. It's warming up now, and she's got to be happy with that. STV Sports News, sponsored by Wholesale Domestic Bathrooms.
Well, back to our main story. The red warning issued by the Met Office against all but essential travel meant Scotland's roads were comparatively deserted today. Amid snow squalls, we took to the skies for a second day to monitor how the transport network was coping from the impacts of the Arctic blast. This from Craig Miller.
Actual aircraft in the air were a comparative rarity today thanks to the vagaries of the beast from the east, but this was one of them. Its mission was to fly over parts of the country affected by Scotland's first ever red weather warning. But like everything else in its flight path, it was affected by the way the weather was blowing in. The bad weather is coming over Scotland in banks of snow showers, which then clear. But to fly in Scotland today, you need a weather window. But what was immediately striking was how quiet the roads were, eerily quiet, particularly our main motorways like the M8, M9 and of course the M80, where so many motorists were stranded overnight and some were still stuck today. On a normal Thursday afternoon, Glasgow is the destination for thousands of vehicles. Today that torrent of traffic seemed to be reduced to a trickle. It looked like the warnings not to travel were being heeded. Trains were also conspicuous by their absence, with tracks invisible from the air because of the snow. For this pilot of 18 years, it was a new experience.
Flying around in the road so empty, it's very unusual to see that. So we fly around Scotland a lot, and one thing you don't see is empty roads.
There were those who underestimated the effect that the beast from the east would have in Scotland. They can be in no doubt now after the last few days. Looking down on the Scottish landscape, there's an almost surreal feeling to it. How long the after effects of the beast's chill will last remains to be seen. But most of Scotland, especially long-suffering motorists, will be glad to see it gone. Craig Miller, STV News.
Well, here's the man with some of the answers. It's Sean with the weather forecast.
Sponsors STV Weather.
A very good evening to you across northern and eastern parts. We've still got that amber weather warning out for snow showers coming in from the North Sea, still heavy at times and even merging into longer spells of snow. And you'll have noticed quite big drifts in places as well, blowing of that snow, very dry, fine, powdery snow, so still the possibility of travel disruption from those showers. Our main line of showers, where we've seen those showers just continue to pile in through the day, a line affecting North Aberdeen, show the Murray Coast at times, and also coming into Easter Ross. And we'll hang on to that line here as we go through this evening and tonight, so I expect the really fairly large accumulation still here of several more centimetres. Peppering of showers still affecting eastern parts as well, still blowing of that snow and drifting, a significant wind chill, lowest temperatures in a few glens in the west tonight, down to lows of -8 or -9 degrees. Possibility of some icy patches after a wee bit of a thaw of some of that line snow today in the sunshine, and freezing during tonight. So across northern and eastern areas again, we hang on to those snow showers during tomorrow. Again, there'll still be some heavy ones, the best of the drier and sunnier weather in the west, still a significant wind chill, especially down the east coast, feeling more like -8 or -9 degrees in that wind. Across northern and northeastern areas, we're still going to hang on to that wintry weather through Saturday, Sunday and even into the start of next week. Across western parts on Saturday, it's again here, got the best of the sunshine and still chilly, especially in the wind.
TUI sponsors STV Weather.
Well, that's where we'll have to leave it for tonight. There will be updates on our social media pages throughout the evening, but whatever you're doing, do
tomorrow. And the deaf British girl hoping for Oscar's success on Sunday.
This is the ITV Evening News with Alistair Stewart.
Good evening. South West England and South Wales are on red alert tonight as two weather fronts collide, bringing with them heavy blizzards, heavy snow and ice. The freezing Siberian weather that's battered much of the UK has joined forces with Storm Emma. The Met Office says there could be 50 centimetres or 20 inches of snow in places. There's already been tragedy after a 7-year-old girl died after being hit by a car in Cornwall. More on that and the picture across Britain in a moment, but first here's Rupert Evelyn on that red warning.
After days of watching the weather wreak havoc across much of the country, today it was the turn of the southwest. Two weather systems combining as one, making even the simplest things difficult. The A38 outside Exeter has form in these conditions, and today was no exception. Once gridlock sets in, there is little way out except to sit and wait. The centre of Exeter suffered too, slipping and sliding through the streets, a worry for even the most confident, as icy roads and pavements turned on those who used them.
I had to walk all the way up to my grandmother's this afternoon and see her and my dad. And I was in for most of the evening as well.
So I walked past the river, which is frozen, which it hasn't been for ever since I can remember.
In Bristol, travel became a puzzle as plans were thrown into disarray.
We do expect the situation to get quite dangerous. We would advise people not to travel, not just travel if essential, but not to travel. And we think it is going to deteriorate as the day progresses and certainly after dark.
In South Wales, the speed of travel has slowed as the need to stay safe has gathered pace. In the valleys, they promised disruption to trains. This afternoon, shortly after we filmed this, the service shut down completely. While some managed to make their journeys, many here in Newbridge are planning the next 24 hours on the basis that they won't be going anywhere. By lunchtime, the essential supplies were already running low.
Looking at the fridges now, we've hardly got anything left. We had a delivery from our bread company this morning, plus I made a trip to the warehouse this morning to get two different types of bread, and that's pretty much sold out at the moment as well.
In this, the red zone, where the weather is a threat to life, the streets are all but empty. The warnings which came early are still in place, and the snow just keeps on falling. Rupert Evelyn, ITV News, Newbridge, South Wales.
And Martha Fairley is in Exeter. Martha, the storm has already caused one fatality.
Yes, well, police were called to Lewin, Cornwall at around 2:30 this afternoon, where a car had collided with a building. A 7-year-old girl who's thought to be a pedestrian was killed in that incident. Police are still investigating whether it was weather-related, but it was right at the start of this red alert period, which began at 3 o'clock, and since then the snow has been coming down thick and fast in places like here in Exeter, where we now have several inches of snow. It's due to continue right on until 2 tomorrow morning, and it's an extraordinary sight for places around here. The rural areas certainly are used on Dartmoor and Exmoor to this kind of extreme weather, but in the cities they say they haven't seen this for 20 years.
Martha, thank you. In Scotland, hundreds of drivers were trapped in their vehicles overnight after getting caught in blizzards and freezing conditions on the M80 near Glasgow. Some were stuck fast for almost 24 hours. They've now been rescued, but emergency services are still urging people not to travel. Here's our Scotland correspondent, Peter Smith.
This is why the warning was raised to red alert. Thick snow and biting winds caused lorries to jackknife on the M80, leaving hundreds of drivers stranded in sub-zero temperatures.
We've got a 7-month-old child in here. We've been stuck in this car with no one knows anything, no updates on the website, we have no idea what's going on, and it's absolutely pathetic.
This was the most severe weather has ever had. These drivers either got out and walked or spent it sheltering in the car.
Decide never to travel to Scotland when it's snowing. Trust me, it's literally, people say, oh, you're daft travelling, but literally it just came in.
Vehicles were still stuck on the M80 this afternoon after almost 24 hours. The red warning meant it was a threat to life, but local volunteers came to the rescue.
There you go, there's your sandwiches.
With food and blankets.
We've been stuck for 19 hours. We are just about a mile outside of Denny. So as you can see around our car, we've got a little bit of food and water, and these were all given to us by locals of the area. They've been walking up and down, they're really nice.
These two emptied their own fridges at home, then walked 3 miles to deliver parcels of pizza and iron brew.
It was as if we were Santa Claus came with gifts. The people's eyes just lit up. We were making sure that they were okay as well, and if they needed to use the phone.
It wasn't just on the M80 that driving conditions were perilous.
Oh my God, oh my God!
A
No!
near miss in Edinburgh. The red alert might have left Scotland, but as you can see, the weather's not letting up. We're now in an amber weather warning that's been extended into tomorrow, meaning villages like Condorit could be facing a third day cut off from food deliveries. These are the shelves in the Condorit newsagents.
We need a delivery, we absolutely need a delivery, and nobody can get in to help us.
Glasgow and Edinburgh airports are both closed, trains cancelled. It'll take several days to get Scotland moving again. The worst of the weather may have left, but now the recovery begins. Peter Smith, ITV News, Lanarkshire.
Strong winds and heavy snow showers have also caused major disruptions in Northern Ireland. Around 300 schools closed after a yellow weather warning was put in place. Belfast International Airport also had a number of flights delayed or cancelled, whilst train and bus services continue to be affected. So, with blissful irony, day 4 of the deep freeze hit on the very day that meteorologists call the official start of spring, and the wintry conditions are continuing to push emergency services to their limits. The Royal Air Force has been deployed in Lincolnshire as everyone does their utmost to help those in need, as Damon Green reports.
After 72 hours of snow and sub-zero temperatures, this freezing storm still has Britain in its grip, and for many now the sudden realisation that this country is locked in a struggle. A highway officer's vehicle burns on the motorway across the Pennines. In heavy snow, the traffic around it locks up, and there's no way to put out the fire. On the M66 nearby, a crash involving 16 vehicles in the snow and a lengthy recovery operation. In these conditions, the ability of emergency services to respond to even a routine call can easily be compromised.
If you need urgent medical attention and you live in a town or city, in conditions like this, it's difficult enough. But if you live in an isolated rural community and the only road that links you to the nearest doctor is one like this, then getting the care you need can be almost impossible.
Here in Lincolnshire, the RAF have been deployed as the 4th emergency service. The armed forces stepping in the hope that they can answer calls for help that other crews simply can't reach.
With the terrain that we've got here in Lincolnshire and the particular snow we've got at the moment, coupled with the winds, the snow is drifting across the carriageways, making driving very, very difficult.
The blocked roads that stop everyone from reaching work have threatened the ability of NHS workers to do their jobs. Nursing staff in Sunderland are only here after a social media appeal for 4x4 drivers to bring them to work, and they'll be sleeping at the hospital overnight to make sure they're here to care for the people who need them.
It's the patients. You can close schools, you can close offices, but you can't close a hospital. So the patients are here and the patients need nurses, and that's just as simple as it is. This is what we do, so you do what you have to do to get here.
Some of those who need treatment might live many miles from the nearest hospital. On this hillside in Northumberland, the sheep have been fed, but the woman who cares for them is snowed into her cottage. Linda says she's stocked up on food and medicines because a medical emergency in these conditions has only one solution.
Anybody that doesn't look, you would have to get the tractor out and either take them to hospital or get them some medication, yeah.
And how important is that for neighbours here to help each other?
Well, it's always been part of rural life. When you're out here, people do help each other. There's never ever been a question. You might fall out over a wall or a boundary, but if something like this happens, it doesn't matter about any of those silly things. You pull together.
So many people are working round the clock to keep Britain safe. The question whether this cold weather will outlast their ability to cope. Damon Green, ITV News in Northumberland.
Now, with temperatures continuing to drop, the National Grid is warning that Britain's running out of gas. It fears that there won't be enough to meet demand tomorrow, but it says domestic customers should still heat their homes as normal. Well, our business editor, Joel Hills, joins me live now. So, how serious is it?
Well, your household gas supply is not about to run out or experience any disruption, Alistair. It's tight, but it's not that tight. There is, though, an issue. What happened overnight last night is the extreme weather, the weather that made us all reach for the thermostat, also caused big disruptions to the gas that we get piped from continental Europe via the Netherlands and also the North Sea in Norway. We're not self-sufficient in the way that we used to be a decade ago. And those disruptions meant the National Grid this morning issued what it's called a gas deficit warning. We need more gas. There isn't enough to meet demand. Now, the market did respond. More gas is being piped our way. The warning remains in place, though wholesale prices have spiked hugely, but it's likely only to be temporary as things subside and get back to normal in the next few days.
All right, Joel. Thank you. Still to come on the ITV Evening News, the troubling scale of sexual harassment in our universities. We've a special report. And all smiles for the Oscars, the 6-year-old British hopeful. Those stories and more after the break.
So soon.
Where could Whisper be? Whisper is here. I don't see Whisper anywhere. Hey, Whisper.
that doesn't leave Britain out in the cold. The president of the council joked about his journey not being very smooth.
My transport was not frictionless.
It's a rather snowier London than you're used to coming to. But for all the bonhomie in number 10, earlier he'd expressed puzzlement about London's rejection of an EU plan to avoid a hard border between Northern Ireland and the Republic.
The EU wants to prevent this scenario. Hence, if no other solution is found, the proposal to establish a common regulatory area. Until now, no one has come up with anything wiser than that.
Unacceptable was how number 10 described that proposal. The Irish border issue could only be resolved as part of a wider trade deal. What that trade deal should look like, Mrs May will map out in a keynote speech tomorrow, under pressure from Labour and some of her own backbenchers to soften her stance on a customs union. No deal for Britain is better than a bad deal for Britain. Since her Lancaster House speech, Mrs May has given ground, conceding in Florence Britain would pay up as part of any divorce settlement. The UK will honour commitments we have made during the period of our membership. Enough concessions, say those who backed Brexit.
I think there is a wish to hear more, and I'm sure that we will get that tomorrow. But essentially, I would say stick to your guns.
But so far, her opponents have shown little sign of compromise. Libby Vina, ITV News, Westminster.
A motorist has been found guilty of causing the death of a 13-year-old boy after he crashed during a ride in a Ferrari supercar. Alexander Worth died after the powerful F50 flipped over on a farm lane in Hampshire. Matthew Cobden, who'd offered the teenager a ride in the car, will be sentenced later. And a woman who killed her husband with a hammer has won a bid to challenge her murder conviction. Sally Challen admitted the manslaughter of husband Richard in 2010, but denied murder. She claims she was a victim of coercive control. More than 2/3 of female university students may be victims of sexual assault or harassment. A survey of thousands of recent graduates and current students also found only 6% reported it to their university. Here's our national editor Allegra Stratton on the alarming findings.
University was meant to be the time of her life, but by graduation, something had happened to Hannah Price she'll never forget.
He started to get quite aggressive, and then he grabbed my arm really hard and kind of pushed me against the sofa.
Hannah says she was raped by a fellow student while at university. She felt she couldn't report it.
The thing with university is it's like no other area of life. You're living, studying, socialising, working with these people every day. It feels easier to talk yourself out of the fact it happened than do anything about it.
Hannah's experience led her to investigate how many others had similar stories. Her campaign surveyed nearly 4,500 students at more than 150 different institutions. 62% said they had been victims of sexual harassment, assault, or both. This figure rises to 70% of women, but only 6% reported their case to the university. These Manchester students agree there's a problem.
It happens not just in the clubs, it happens even in your halls, and the people you think are they're okay, they're safe, they're not actually that safe. If you are in a situation where you're maybe surrounded by someone and they're a big guy, the last thing you're going to do is shun yourself away from it because you don't know what the consequences are. Certain guys don't take rejection well.
Some universities are trying to tackle the problem. Manchester has a team dedicated to supporting students.
If somebody doesn't want to report it to be identified, then they can use the report and support button to do it anonymously.
Despite some examples of good practice, the chief regulator of universities says they need to do more.
My message to universities who are thinking about this is work on preventing this, so put in place a culture where this is less likely to occur.
was the moment Maisie, her family and the filmmakers found out they had an Oscar nomination and were heading for Hollywood.
She's really enjoying herself, saying how different it is out here. You know, she's actually said she wants to move here. I could gush all the time and say so many things about Maisie and how proud we are of her, and as a family, how proud we are. And it's what she's doing and the message that she's carrying within the film is just, it means so much to us as a family.
I'm sure she'll be fine then. Maisie's co-star in The Silent Child is the former Hollyoaks actress Rachel Shenton, who also wrote the film after her own father became deaf. She was reunited with her lead actress before they all travelled to Tinseltown together.
Totally surreal, still totally surreal.
She says she's already overwhelmed at the impact her film has made.
Sounds cheesy to say, but we are really content with everything that's happened. You know, we really are. To get nominations, God, it's so exciting. We feel so honoured. So regardless of what happens on Sunday, yeah, absolutely, mission accomplished. We've raised the profile of the movie and a lot of people have seen it.
And it's clear from Maisie's video diary, with or without an award, she intends to enjoy every moment of her LA story. Nina Nanar, ITV News in Hollywood.
The all-important weather forecast is next, and there's a special edition of tonight. Snowstorm Britain's Big Chill at 7:30. Tom Bradby's here at 10, but from me, a very good evening to you.